What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Change Up. This is Ben Hawkins. I got my buddy Rickey Headley on here today with us. It's gonna be a good one. We'll probably start it off a little bit. How we started off a little bit on the wrong foot, but hey, it ended up being that we ended up being good friends, being close, and I'm actually gonna be borrowing your car here in a little bit, so because my brakes are actually grinding. So grinding.
Oh yeah, you know.
So yeah, man. I guess so. Just to give a little short story on it, and then we'll both kind of chime in on it. So we were doing throwing last fall, correct?
2 falls ago.
2 falls ago. Yeah. So 2 falls ago, we're doing throwing up at Bill Noble, and I pull up and it was like the end of the summer actually.
Yeah,
because it was like right when school started.
Fall.
So going into fall.
Fall throwing program.
So I pull up to the parking lot up there. Pat, you're gonna die when you hear this, bro. I pull up and you got this 6'5" human being standing there at the gate like pacing. I didn't know him from Adam, bro. And so I park, I get my balls out, I get my glove and like my fungo, I think I had it too. And so I'm walking up and I walk past him like this, Pat, like if this is him, I just like walk kind of past him, And he said, "Hey man, can I talk to you for a minute?" I said, "Me?" He said, "Yeah."
I said, I've been finishing holes in the concrete. I've been walking that concrete for 30 minutes.
Hey, he was ready to be on me like a back pocket, bro. Like it was bad. So he starts talking. What'd you say? What's the first thing you said? Hey man, I think if I'm Rickey Headley.
I did. I said, are you Coach Hawkins? I am. I said, well, let me introduce me. I'm Rickey Headley. I said, we need to have a discussion.
Yeah, real talk.
And again, I went up there with intentions of acting a fool and getting loud and carrying on, but
and say you said I think I remember you saying, I feel like if my son has to be here at a certain time, that the coach and whoever is instructing him's got to be here on a certain time. I said, well, all right, tell me what you got to say. Well, he went on his rant, and I remained very, very calm, which is weird because our tempers are kind of the same.
Same personalities for
100%. Yes, 100%. And so I remained calm. And after he got finished, I said, "All right, man, you good?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm good." And he was waiting on me to like bark back. I just said, "All right, man. Well, I don't think you know that. I work in Birmingham. There's traffic. It's 3:30. I got a baby on the way. Went to the baby doctor today, and so there's a lot going on. I'm running behind." He was like, "Man, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that, man. I'm sorry." And from that day, literally, moving on, we've been tight ever since. I think it was like 2 days later, you called and was like, "Hey, man, I want to talk to you about doing some private lessons with Braden." And me and Braden still rocking like now.
And it goes to show you that, you hear a lot of different things from different people.
Yeah.
And, people are saying one thing and doing another.
That's
so
right.
My opinion, I'm going to go straight to the
source. You got to.
And we'll have a discussion.
We ain't gonna beat around the bush. What's the point of beating around the bush?
Ain't no
so you keep going around it. Won't, can't. But yeah, so and then I've still got Braden now, and I think it's been a good little. This was a good off season for him, man. He lost a bunch of weight, got stronger, and it's showing because like I've been talking to him, about the way that he's moving through space on the mound, dude. It's like completely. It's not even the same. Like. It's wild because he couldn't do it, and it's like I tell him that's not his fault. It's just the way that it just wouldn't work.
He couldn't.
No, it wasn't gonna happen. And so, I think that it's great because I think he's gonna get an opportunity this year, and he should. And if he don't, that's a whole nother conversation for another podcast. But we've discussed it and we've been through it, and we know that that there definitely should be opportunities for him to have.
Absolutely.
And so I hope it doesn't get held against him. They still works with me, but it is what it is.
And we addressed that
as
well.
Early. Early and often, right?
Absolutely.
That's what we say. That's what we say before a game or before an inning. Hey, jump on early and often. Yeah. Pat don't really say that, but
too, when you do lessons and you do these things, you can go to whoever you want to go to.
Yeah.
But if that player and that
if they don't mesh,
do not mesh, or there's not a vibe,
it's not going to be good, man.
It comes down to not only baseball, but you've helped him with confidence.
Yeah.
being more comfortable with himself.
That's right.
But also, you keep it real with him.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. And even with Pat's son Styles, like Styles is 8 years old, man, and like I keep it real with him, but he responds. Yeah. That's like the other day when he was up there and he was not having it, bro. Like he wasn't having it. But I can get on him, and he don't fold up like a lawn chair. A lot of kids his age will fold up like a lawn chair, bro. And he don't do it. He's got thick skin. He knows that I've got his best interest. And that's all I'm concerned with is his best interest. And at the end of the day, whether you want to be there or not, we're still gonna get after it.
And you know, it's hard to look at a kid and go, "Hey, man, you need to lose weight."
That's it. That was tough for me.
You're too big.
That was tough for me. But I had to do it.
But you know what? It ain't nothing I haven't already told him.
That's right. But he had to hear it from somebody else.
If he doesn't hear those things and everything you tell him is positive,
he's eventually going
and you're lying to
veer
him
away.
and you're not being honest with him, you're setting him up to fail.
That's right. 100% accurate. I agree. Dude, that's a very good point because, and I think that's what the right way, I think that's what and you've been in there now and you see what it is like. We don't play with it.
It's business.
It's for real. And I think that's why I'm so drawn to the right way. Because it's not like we're in here trying to, we don't post stuff for clicks. We don't just get any kid for numbers. Like you got to earn your way and you got to play. You got to have some talent, man. You got to have a little want to about you. And if you don't have that want to, then what's the point anyway? Like, what are you even doing anyway?
Well, and you know, there's a difference in, you can be hard on them.
That's right.
And you can be honest and you can be negative, but, you know, you have to be honest with them. And then you have to build them back up.
That's right. And I think that's what Pat, myself, Fabian, Jeremy, all the coaches that coach on the right way. I think that's one thing we do really, really well is just, I might rip your ass one time, but guess what? I'm gonna come back to you the next time, and it's gonna be positive. I'm gonna be laughing with you, and he's a product of it. Like I've gotten him before real bad, where I almost felt bad, but then 10 minutes later, the next conversation we have, it's gonna be positive. Like, hey, yeah, that's why I got on you just a minute ago because of that, because you got that talent that he laid out full extension. Are you trying to come get in on this thing? Come on, bro. This is my man Styles right here. This is my man Styles. He's shy, you know what I'm saying? But this our little shortstop. Unless somebody beats him out if he ain't tough enough. No? But no, so yeah, I think it was good. I mean, I think it was like kind of a blessing that we met each other. We knew a lot of the same people through playing slow pitch softball, which was kind of cool. Jake Miles would be one of them, which is wild because I coached with him for years, man. And
Hartzell.
He's a good, Hartzell. And, you know, when he was at Austin in Decatur, that's where I first met Jake. So that's kind of cool. But, so I guess I want to ask you, single dad.
Yeah.
We had this discussion the other day. The hardest part that you said was not you and Braden's relationship because y'all are tight, but he's a boy. The hardest part was your daughter, and it's not because of guys that are wanting to date her. The hardest part was learning because you're not a female, clearly, and so
learning how. You know, a young girl, how they tick.
Yes.
You know, everything about
the style.
Everything about their body.
Yes.
You know, even down to when they start.
Yeah.
A period.
That's right. 100%.
You know, I mean, how am I going to go in there and talk to
them? Yeah. How do I do this?
What do I say?
Yeah. What's this thing?
So
string.
I literally went on Amazon. Yeah. Bought a book, $19.99. And I read that Joker front to back.
Twice.
3 times.
And Pat told me today he was the same way. Like he had to figure it out.
I want to know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the funny story behind that is what it come down to. I read everything, made her a care package, and went into her room. I said, we need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, Dad. So I'm like, well, you know, you're at the age where you're about to, and she just politely said, Dad, I love you and I appreciate the effort, but I've already talked to my nana about
this. So you went through all that learning, but you know, because what if you didn't?
I mean, I need to know.
Yes.
But the hardest thing again is, you know, their emotions are so much different and
ain't even close to the same.
I wouldn't think. Shopping trips.
Yeah, bro. You can't go in the dressing room.
She's in a pageant, and I'm backstage with all these women and daughters. And you know me, like I'm loud. I'm very straightforward,
and they don't like that, right?
And they hate it.
Yeah.
But you know what? At the end of the day, people were looking at us like we're crazy, but I was there.
And you were present, and what had to be done got done, and that's all that matters. You know.
Yeah, mine was on the way back from Auburn. We went for Auburn for the game for the weekend. We was hanging out, so now we're on the way back. She was like, "Hey, Dad, my stomach cramping." So I just started sweating immediately. While I was driving,
forehead beating up, nose beating up. Hey, when I get like that, my nose beats up, bro.
I'm googling Walmart, CVS, something. Cause now I'm getting paranoid. So now we riding down the road.
You said I started sweating.
We had this conversation, and we was talking. She was looking at me like, "What you talking about?" And we kept on going. So eventually, it wasn't that, but like 3 months later,
it was that.
Her mom called, saying, "Hey, you sitting down?" You know, she told me it came or whatever. Yeah. I was like, man, we already had that conversation.
Man, you way behind.
You way behind.
I already sweated that out. That's crazy.
And for me, that, you know, the boy part of it is real easy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I had a boy over there. I walked past the room, and he's got his boots kicked off, feet up on the...
Yeah, ain't doing
sitting
that.
in her bed.
No, sir.
I immediately turn around and go, "Hey, buddy."
I had to scratch your eye for a minute. Like,
that seat in the rain, you better put them damn cowboy boots back
yeah, because we ain't doing this.
That ain't happening.
No, sir. Not in here.
For me, that part is...
The hardest, probably. But now?
And adjusting, because, you know, I always said, you're not dating. You're not going anywhere. You're going to be right up under me. But I've had to
But you can't be that way, though. Really. You know what I'm saying?
Learn.
Yeah.
And it's still a learning curve.
Yep.
You know
well, that's just like tonight. Whenever you come up here, you're just like, "Hey, man, I'm on my way, but you got to give me just a minute because I'm worried. I'm worried, Dad, right now because I'm checking the oil, checking the air pressure in the tires, and that's do that. I mean, make sure she's safe, bro, because ain't nobody checking on us.
And the relationship, ain't nobody. Don't nobody care.
Y'all could wreck off the side of the road. There might be one single person that watches this podcast that'll care, but about. Two, because my mom too, but that'll be it.
Yeah.
If I wreck or something, Pat ain't gonna care. Pat gonna be like, "Man, come on, man."
And the relationship,
call a record or something.
I don't know, with you have a boy, but if you have a daughter, the relationship you have with your daughter is on a whole nother level different than what you have with
he's got an older boy too. So like I bet it's like this and like literally like this.
Yeah, my daughter 26, my son, he'll be 23 next month.
Come on, right here. How old are you for real, man? You like 62 or something, 63?
Nah.
You got Grady up in here.
Fred Sanford's brother or what?
And then I got an 8-year-old. So.
That boy said, "Hold on, I ain't done yet.
I don't blame you.
But he's the 8-year-old's the man though. I ain't met her. I've met his daughter before just because she works up here. But Styles is the man though. Yeah, he's gonna be good. He's a good athlete, bro.
Very good athlete.
He need to eat a couple hamburgers though.
Gotta get some weight on.
Yeah, gotta get that protein in him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So tell me about this part of it. I guess like your daughter, does she do like she don't do anything like sports wise or gymnastics or anything like that, or she did or no?
She did.
Okay, so tell me about getting her to that while also getting Braden to practice, because Braden played till he was 12 and then he let it go till he's 15 and then came back and now he's playing at the high school, right? Correct.
He is.
So how did you manage picking them up from school? Like, because you don't get off when they get out of school.
Again,
this is a good story. I know this. That's why I asked that question.
You learn on the fly.
Yeah.
You know, you get presented with a situation, and you know you get dealt cards you didn't ask for.
Talk about that. Whew, you tell me about that.
You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
And so basically, it come down to I was paying somebody $100 a week
to pick them up from school
who already went to the high school.
Mm-hmm.
They went to school there. They would go pick them up at Bragg in elementary, drive them 1 mile down the road,
and babysit them until you got home,
and stay there because they were 7 and 9 when I
not at Bragg.
I'm saying
Garden Elementary.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm saying that was what grade they were 7 years
old.
old, 9 years old.
I got you. Okay, so they were
so
at Garden Elementary.
It started elementary all the way
through Bragg.
Up through Bragg. But
because even I remember last year before Braden started driving, like you would have to come over here, get him from like say we're out of school that day. You'd have to get him, take him to practice, then go back to Phoenix, and then maybe he got a ride home.
And if not,
you'd have to.
I will be back.
They no choice. You ain't gonna leave him standing there on the curb.
You know, and it ain't nothing where you look for any kind of pat on the back. Or
no, bro.
Like that.
It's just what's got to get done.
It shows you that people adjust.
That's
If you care about your family and you care about things, you'll
make time for the things you care about.
You'll do what you have to do.
I just said that. I just literally just said that last night, and that's true, bro. You're gonna make time. It don't matter what you got going on. If you care about someone and you're really like invested in them, bro, you're gonna make time for them. I don't care what you're doing.
And the funny thing is, I probably, as far as her sports or dances, I probably ruined that for her because, you know, she's out there going through the color guard. I'm up in the bleachers talking about, baby, get that. Flip it. I'm coaching her like I done been out there.
Like you've been out there and done it before.
And that's just how I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You'll be the best one at whatever you're doing. That's facts.
Like, and for her, it wasn't that serious.
Yeah.
And, you know, I couldn't cut the switch off, but.
It is what it is.
You know, you want the best for them, and you do whatever you have to do to.
So I'm gonna run into this question. We're gonna tap on it, and then we'll finish up. Final thoughts, and we'll do a little shout out and be finished up. But so you're on the opposite end of what I'm on currently. And I know the back behind yours, and I would probably be the same way if my shoe was on your big 8 foot. I would be the same way, because we're actually getting pulled over and child in the car, and that happens, and the rest is history. But in my case, that hasn't been a thing. And so what is your thought? Because we talk about it a lot because it eats me alive. What is your thought on what I got going on as far as not being able to? And I'm not out here to bash. This ain't bashing nobody. This is just having a conversation about it, because there's going to be another podcast that I do in the coming days, coming weeks, that is going to be talking about the same thing. So I just want to get your opinion as a single dad, but on the opposite end of it. And
looking at it as a whole, I feel like a lot of times that kids get used to get back at the other parent.
Yeah, like a weapon.
And again, I'm not pointing at any one person.
That's me. Yeah.
It's all over the world. But, you know, there's a way to get back at somebody, and there's certain things and nerves and buttons that you can hit.
That's right.
That you know is going to hurt.
That's right. And like we've always said, you can be a shitty husband, you can be a shitty wife, but don't use the kid to get back at him.
I wasn't a great husband.
That's right.
I'm honest with my kids.
Yeah.
I wasn't a great husband.
Right.
We were not good for each other.
Bingo.
You know, and that works out.
And that's okay.
But, you know,
you're still dad and she's still mom.
All I can say is the only thing you can do is
continue to do what I'm doing.
Just keep pushing and keep. It's hard. I know. I can only imagine. But if I give any advice to anybody, don't use your children to get back at your significant other or ex.
Yes, that's right.
Because at the end of the day,
it's hurting the kid.
It's hurting the kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And see, me coming from a home where my dad wasn't present, I know the effect that had on me, and so I don't want that effect to be on him, because that's not fair to him, because I am wanting to be present. I do ask about you. I do want to know what you're doing. I do want to spend time with you, but I get handcuffed. And so I'm not going to go any further into the whole situation right now, but that's just where, you know, I know the effect that it has on them, and it's not a good effect, because I struggle with it at 36 years old. I still struggle with it, but you know, obviously I'm able to cope with it a lot better now than I did before. But you know, it's a for real thing, and it's real, and
and even my kids.
Yeah,
you know, I'm on the other end of it.
Right.
But you know, there ain't a day that goes by that I don't sit there and know that it's not affecting them.
That's right.
Their mother is not around.
100%.
And even to this day,
because that motherly instinct is always going to be a thing. It's real.
And anytime she texts me and asks how they're doing, I don't have to answer.
But you do.
I don't have to tell her anything.
Yeah.
She has no right.
That's right.
But I choose to.
Yes.
Because she is their mother.
Yeah. And like I told you the other day, I've told Pat this too. Like, I don't care. I can say what I want to about my ex, but you ain't. The buddy down here at the store is not going to. I was on the phone with one of my friends when on the very beginning of all this crap started, and he was like, saying this, saying that. I was like, hey man, look, we're boys and all, but that's the mother of my child, and you're not going to talk to that. I can feel however I want to, but you ain't going to talk about it like that, because that's the mother of my child. Now, if she wasn't the mother of my child, I didn't have a kid with her, say what you want. Yeah. But that's the mother of my child, though, and you ain't going to disrespect, because I don't want him to think that that's okay. That's the whole think I'm not going to do that in front of him. I might say it in my head 100,000 times.
And that's what it should be. But even my kids know. I've told them over and over. They're 18 and 16. If any point in time you want to talk to your mother, you can.
Yeah, I'm not stopping you from doing that.
I never will.
Yeah, I think I told you, Pat, that, or my mom may have told you when she came, that my dad is a terrible person, and he's locked up right now, gonna be for quite some time. But when he would call, I mean, he's been out of jail since I was 5. But when he would call, my mom wouldn't be like, "No, you can't talk to him," or "No, I'm not gonna get him." Mom would come in there to me, and she'd say, "Hey, your dad's on the phone. You want to talk to him?" And it was my choice if I wanted to.
And that's how
it should be.
It should be.
Because I was old enough at the time. Now Bentley's obviously not old enough right now, but I got to see him today, which was cool. And he was nothing changed with him. He's still laughing and stuff. He's got 2 little bunny rabbit teeth on the bottom now.
That's awesome.
So, but no, he's good, man. And he's a little bit. His personality is a lot like mine, I think, because he's a lot outgoing. Like, he's gonna be a talker. He was trying to babble to me.
Oh yeah. That's a good thing, though.
I want him to get on Pat's nerves like I do. That's what I'm really hoping for, bro. Is like, man, I hope that he gets on Pat's nerves just like I do, bro. Because I get on Pat's nerves, and I love it. I love it. I was at him today at practice. He had the little clips on us, the microphones on him.
Oh, with mic'd up?
We were shooting live, bro.
Oh.
Mic'd up like we was on the SEC network. I'm like, "Hey, bro, you ready? You ready?" Man, that first line I said was like a Spanish. I was like, "So today we're in a pitching clinic," and but I was ready to go. And Pat, bro, it's so funny, man. But he looks so tired because I wear him out. Like, I got him tired, talking too much.
That's all right. It's good though.
He'll live on it.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
But no, man, that's good. That's good. I enjoy that. We went to the, well, you went to the Gardendale Jordan game for about 22 seconds last night. I didn't quite make it to. I just decided to watch football. But he said it was hard to watch.
And look, you're
what's bad though is you said the score was like they was like down by 3 at half, or Gardendale was up 3 at half or 4 at half or something. And he's like, "Bro, this is the worst basketball game I've ever seen."
I mean, you're the baseball guy. I played
You're the hooper,
baseball
yeah.
in high school, but I played
you're the hooper.
basketball, and if you got a team that don't have anybody over 6 feet tall,
Probably tough.
and there's no athletes,
Probably hard to win.
and you got a team full of athletes
You'll get beat.
who just continue to dribble down and throw it out of bounds.
In a 1-3-1 zone against the 1-3-1
You're
zone.
3 for 23 from 3-point land, and
Keep shooting
still
it.
shooting.
Keep shooting it. Nate Oates.
Every time you get the ball, I can't watch it.
You can't get behind it with Alabama either. We're both huge Alabama fans. We're both huge.
I love Alabama.
Huge Alabama basketball fans, but I can't watch it. Y'all shoot too much.
There's no way you should in college basketball go 7 minutes without scoring.
That's a fact. Because you got a guy down there that's about 6'9".
They call a foul 80% of the time.
Yep.
Going to why are we?
Because they're like this. Foul.
That's it. Yeah, I mean,
if you're LeBron James, they blow on you. It's a foul.
I would have loved to have been 6'10".
And touch fouls like that. You'd be in the league.
I mean,
LeBron, you've been bodying LeBron up.
But again, the question crosses my mind is, how do these coaches get these jobs?
Which coaches? Like college coaches?
No.
High school?
High school.
Oh, man, it's tied in.
Like, I know that's a question for a whole nother day.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you're tied in somehow.
You
have to be.
Guy, like, unless you're absolutely, if you've never been around basketball, you've seen this repeat itself.
For a month, 2 months now? 3 months? 3 years?
And
however long he's been
doing the same thing.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
I don't know.
But the game has changed.
To me, you're cutting those kids short.
Yeah, because the game's changing.
100%.
Every year.
100%. Yeah.
Like travel ball, like we talked about last time, that it changes. Like travel ball from when his older son was playing to when Styles was playing to when Braden was playing, because Braden actually would be right in the middle of them. That it's wild. And I would have been on the backside of your oldest son, which it's changed tremendously from this. It's just crazy, man, how the game changes. I think I told them on Thursday night when we practiced, I told Styles and them after practice when we were talking, I was like, y'all don't understand that the hardest part about this game is that it speeds up as you get older. That's
at every level.
Dude, at every level. When I went from playing college ball to pro ball, it was like a light year, like boom, like aspirin every time somebody threw one. Like, bro, hold up. Like, we're in the 7th inning already. We just started, bro. We just started. But there's more strikes thrown. There's guys stealing. There's outs made. There's not as many errors. You're not going to walk them. College, okay, you got a few more walks. You got a couple more errors. Guys are going to make a couple, they're going to hit some balls in the gaps, but they're going to go make great plays. And then you get to high school, and it's like, okay, if I'm at elite level high school, I'm throwing it over the plate, but I'm still walking a lot more than I am at that next level. And then you go to like, I ain't probably knock no school. I'm going to knock Model High School where I went to school at, 2A school. We was fixing to walk the world. We was going to play about a 6-hour game if we really had to. I was checked out, but we was going to play a long game. Now, your boy on the mound, it's going to be about 2 hours. And gonna get on up out of there. But, yeah, heater. Hey, fastball's coming, bro. Because it was bad baseball.
Yeah.
I had no business, and I'm not trying to toot my own. I had no business playing 2A baseball. I wish I wouldn't have. But it didn't hiccup me from moving forward. But it's just like, bro, I think if I would have played better baseball in high school, like if I would have played at a Gardendale or a Hoover or a Vestavia or Trustful, there's no telling what I could have done. And I'm not trying to relive it. I don't like talking about myself like this. I never do this, ever. But I would have been a block. I would have.
It would have helped.
I'd have done some things.
So in the travel by aspect,
yeah.
When I was in high school with basketball, I played on an AAU team, and you had to be invited.
The IIU.
Yeah,
when Team Adidas, IIU. That's good. That's the good. That's the really good.
You had to be invited.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't just say, "Hey, I want to play." So
that's how travel baseball was back then.
How is it now?
Oh,
can anybody put like a team in it or?
So.
I mean, I'm just
so curious. Little Johnny's daddy up here.
Yeah,
he gets pissed off because Johnny ain't playing shortstop, and he thinks that he's a shortstop's going to be in the big leagues, get drafted first overall next year at 7. So he goes, you know what? I'm finna make me a team, boy. We're finna go make us a team. Johnny, you gonna be the shortstop
and hit fourth.
Yeah, look. Little Rico, you gonna be the second baseman, even though you really the shortstop.
So
because his name's Rico, bro. He's probably from out the country. Good hands,
So but no, that does go on.
Oh, dude, daddy ball to the fullest.
Yeah, that was my question. And I'm not against.
I have to make sure Pat doesn't fall into the daddy ball sometimes, bro. You gotta watch him. Come on, hey man, you see my boy right now?
I'm not against
He said it the other night. He said, I know you saw my boy. Next ball hit to him, bro. Hit him in the shin. I said, see, God don't like him.
I was overdoing it to joke at you.
That's a jinx.
That's what he always says, man.
That's a jinx, man.
But no, that's it's I swear he did. I swear it was so funny, bro. Fabian was laughing. I was laughing. Pat was laughing. It was good. It was good. But me and Pat, we joke like that all the time, and it's fun. But yeah, it's like that. It's sad that it's that way, but like the right way. You've been in the academy. It's an organization. It's not. We ain't a bunch of Joe Blows or no goods that don't know anything about baseball that's in there coaching baseball. You know, do you think that style? Do you think we good coaches or not?
Sometimes.
Say something sideways. I dare you to.
Yes.
We will run a triangle right now at Bill Park. I will take you up there right now. We'll run a triangle.
No.
We'll run a triangle, bro.
Yay.
He would not be saying yay if we went to home plate. Come on.
To follow back on that, so anybody can throw a team in it.
Oh, yeah.
So that would be one of the negatives. But positively on the other side, I haven't been around it a lot because Braden didn't play a couple years there. But to me, it appears that it does give kids more opportunities to be in front of,
As you get older, yes, 100%. Because that's where I came from, was coaching older kids. Like I love the recruiting part of that. I love the being in contact with college coaches and putting kids where they need to go. Like you. I'm not saying this how you are. I'm just giving an example.
Right.
You might think that your son could go and play at Auburn right now. You might think that he thinks he's getting drafted first overall tomorrow.
There you go.
The draft ain't even tomorrow. But
Daddy Ball University.
Did you see what I'm saying? Like,
Can I say something?
DBU, and we ain't talking about Dallas Baptist. Daddy Ball University, baby. But no, you might think your sons can play at Auburn. You might think that your sons can play at Alabama or LSU, whatever. But in all reality, I'm going to be like, hey, man, look, your son needs to go play JUCO ball 2 years first to mature at whatever needs to mature at. Or, hey, man, your son might be a D2 guy. And that's okay. I played Division II, and we won a national championship, and we went 52-9, and I had a great experience. I got drafted out of that same school. So, like, there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that society and I think a lot of the social media aspects of it have made that you got to go D1 or you're nothing. Well, you're doing that just so you can post that you went to play at University of Alabama. When all reality, you're really just walking on at Alabama, but you're putting you committed. Oh, you're committed walk-on. I ain't never heard of one of them. Because when I was coaching at Wallace, so I offered a walk-on. you wasn't committing. I was just saying, hey man, we'll take you to walk on if you want to do that. You're more than welcome to. I wasn't offering you hey man, we're excited to have you. We're offering you this walk on scholarship because there's not a such thing as a walk on scholarship.
But how hard are the high school coaches pushing to get their kids exposure?
They don't.
And so
a lot of them don't, unless you're at Hoover, Vestavia, or whatever. But they have the background and they have the success that they want to come see the kids from Hoover. They want to come see the kids from Vestavia. They don't have to do a whole lot.
Well, that's why.
Being
able to play travel ball and be in front of people.
Yeah, dude. But like a Gardendale though, and this is no knock to Gardendale's baseball team. It's hidden. It's hidden.
100%.
And you got a guy like Caden Combs who went to Auburn, which is phenomenal. But how many guys have you had do that since him? There haven't been. Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong. There hasn't been any big SEC D1 guys other than that, has there?
BJ Green.
BJ Green, but that's forever ago.
But that was 97.
Yeah.
So once every 20 years.
Exactly. So that's not. I just feel like that's where the high school coaches. You got to know your school. You got to know the history of your school. You got to know kind of what your school's produced, what they've done before, and I think if you know that, then it's like, okay, if I'm at Hoover, I'm gonna sit there and go, well, they're gonna come see me. They're gonna come see my guys. Right. I may have a kid who's like extra special, and okay, I gotta get in touch with some of my buddies that are scouts. Like this kid's got a chance to. But the way that works, they've been in perfect games, so they've seen them already anyway. So it's like they're recognized at 14 or 13 now as a potential top prospect.
But a lot of high school coaches are against.
Yeah, they hate the travel ball coaches, which is wild.
That's why I like.
And the thing, because they feel threatened.
Okay.
They feel threatened. They feel like that coach is going to have a better relationship than I'm going to have with my kid on my team at school, or that I know more, or that he's going to get you something that I'm not going to be able to get.
Because I see it.
That's what happens a lot of times.
I see it a lot.
Yes. So, man, that was good, bro. I think that's some good talk. That's good conversation. You got anything else you want to say? Final thought? You got any shout outs? What you got?
I got to always shout out to my kids, man.
That's it.
Braden, Jordan, love you guys, man.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Jordan, want to watch a movie? Ain't nothing.
Can I say something?
But not be no boys, is it?
Oh no, ain't no boys present. Say something.
I'm out, bro. Styles got something.
You got it. Come on.
Did you forget? What you got to say?
Hope B Rabbit done locked up.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Am I good with top?
Top golf?
No.
Good with top what?
Videos.
Oh yeah, bro. You gonna be you the film guy for the change up. Like you really are him. You're Himothy. Yeah, I got to shout my boy Bentley Anderson. You're the man, bro. It's good to see you today. I love you, kid. Shout out Emmy. Shout out Mom. And yeah, bro. Appreciate
y'all having me
Absolutely,
on,
dog.
I absolutely
appreciate everybody watching. This is the change up. Bow. Peace. You hit the wrong one, bro.